Bless Squad, what's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Blessed Applesauce here to bless y'all with another video. And today we're here to talk about trading. We're getting into the in-depth version of trading, and from the title you can see we're talking about trade confirmation. Trade confirmation is going to be very critical when you're trading any type of stock, any type of crypto, any type of forex, whatever you're trading is going to be critical. It can be the determining factor whether you're a profitable trader or not, taking random trades or you're not. And for me, when I started trading, this was the one thing that I struggled with, having that trade confirmation. I would understand the setup. I would understand where the area I'm supposed to get into, but I would just randomly take trades and I wouldn't know what to do. So trade confirmation is going to be critical. But before we get into it, make sure you spam a like on this video, spam the like button, also sub down below for more content like this, because I will be doing more trading videos, investment videos. So stay tuned for the content. So getting into it, trade confirmation is what you do when you have a particular setup. You're not going to immediately take the setup. So let's say you see the RSI, or you see some type of support and resistance level that you're interested in getting in. If the price is right, you're not just going to get in just because the price is where you like it to be. You need to wait for some type of trade confirmation to execute the trade. And there's a couple of ways to do this. I'm going to give you a couple examples here from this chart right here. So first one we're going to look at is the Ema Sma Trade Confirmation. This is a very simple one, as you can see by this blue line right here. Okay, so let's say we are looking at this level here. We're going to mark out the levels for you. Let's say we're looking at this particular level right here. Let's just hypothetically say that $430 is our key level that we are interested in buying. So we say, okay, this is our setup. We want the stock to come down to this level of $430, and we say, okay, once it gets there, we want to buy. But we don't just want to buy just because it gets there. That would mess us up, because it could keep falling. It could just consolidate. We don't know what it can do. So we want to wait for some type of trade confirmation before we get in, because we don't just want to go into a stock that's just falling. Same way with the markets currently now, it's just falling. So what you do, you wait for your trade confirmation. You identify your level, it hits here, boom, and we have the stock on our watch. And then we wait for our trade confirmation with the EMA. How this would work, we wait for the stock to trend above this EMA line. So as you can see here, boom, it hit the 430 level. Okay, it's on our watch. We're waiting. We're waiting for it to trend above this SMA line. Once you see that confirmation, boom, you hop in. So you will hop in on this particular trade here, and then you ride it up for profit. So it can also happen in reverse. So let me pull up another stock here where a trade confirmation would not work. So as we are looking at this particular level right here, we're waiting for our trade confirmation, and we say, okay, we're waiting, and it never gets above this level. So let me mark out the level here. 1 second, guys. So let's say we're waiting for 129, because this is a previous support level right here, bounce right here, boom, bounce right here. And we're like, okay, it got to the level, we're good, we're getting ready to hop in, but it did not get above this EMA. It did not trade above the EMA, and the trade is now invalid because it did not get above the EMA and push up. So trade confirmation allows us to avoid certain trades, which is great. So we're limiting the losses and we're maximizing the gains. One thing you do have to be careful with, you are going to see a lot of trades, and sometimes you're going to miss trades. Sometimes you're going to be frustrated because the setup looks so great, but it didn't come into fruition because your confirmation didn't pop up. That's a good thing. You don't want to trade everything. You want to wait for those key levels and those key setups, quality setups. So That's the great thing about trade confirmation. It allows you to avoid the garbage. So with trade confirmation waiting for the EMA, we would have missed this trade and it would have worked out because we would have lost money if we hopped in there just because we were waiting for that 130 price. All right, so let's go back to this one. All right, so the next trade confirmation you want to look for is this one right here. This is a great indicator for trade confirmation. This is the MACD indicator. As you can see how this thing has red, then green, red, green, red, green, and then it has this blue line and then this white line. The great way to do trade confirmation with this is to wait for a crossover of these two lines right here. So you can see when it crosses over, we have green pressure coming on this side. So we know, okay, we can hop in because we have bulls behind us. We have buyers in this play right now. So same way where we identified our key setup level where we want to get in. It's an area of interest where we believe it's a good buying point. That 430 level, we can also wait for the MACD to set up. Boom, MACD sets up. We hop into the trade and we make money. You can also see this. One second, zoom out. You can also see this at other levels back here. This thing would work. So even back here. So boom, MACD crosses, hop in, make money. Boom, MACD crosses, hop in. That'll be a trade confirmation, make money. Boom, hop in, MACD crosses, hop in, make money. So it is a combination of looking for our setup. We identify our key setup level where we believe price is at a good level, a good risk to reward ratio. And then we wait for our indicator, our trade confirmation to trigger us into the trade. And then we hop in. So with this one, we're just waiting for that green crossover. Boom. And then we hop into the trade. So that's a really nice one. Out of the two, if you're doing these two, I prefer doing the MACD first because it's just easier to identify the cross. Unlike with this one, it's kind of like a judgment call a little bit where you're identifying where this thing pushes up. So for this one, it's easy. It's an easy cross and you just hop in. All right. Last but not least, we're going to look at the last one here. So this is an interesting trade confirmation. This is a more complex one, I'd say. But once you get used to it, it tends to be the best one you can look at. So this one is the candlestick confirmation. So here's a couple of bullish candle stick patterns that you want to look for. We have the bullish engulfing here. We have the 3 up inside. We have the meeting line here. We have the 3 white soldiers. And what these patterns are trade confirmations that the stock is in your favor, that bulls have taken charge. Bulls are strong now, and it is a good time to hop in behind the bulls. So same thing with the EMA, same thing with the MACD, where we are waiting for our setup to appear where we can get into a proper level. Same thing right here. So 430 would be our entry level because it's a key resistance level, key support level. And we know it is oversold at this level. So we hop in here, we look at this level, and then we wait for our candlestick pattern to appear. So as you can see right here, we have our 3 outside where it had a red candle and then our 2 green, and then boom, pops, and then we get in right there. It's also kind of like a bullish engulfing pattern as well right here where it engulfs the candle, this red candle here. So that's also a signal of a bullish engulfing. But with this one, basically, you're just waiting for your candlestick pattern to appear. You're waiting for some type of bullish indicator on the candlesticks, and then you hop in through there. Out of the 3, I definitely recommend the MACD first, but I highly, highly, highly recommend you learn how to use the candlestick patterns and identify where bullish triggers are coming from, because they can allow you to get into trades a little bit earlier and help with your risk to reward. But that is basically how you're going to identify your trade confirmations. You're going to wait for your setup, and then your setup appears, and then you wait for the trigger to take place. And you could use any one of these three to use as confirmation. But let me know down in the comment section down below if you have any questions. Do you have any other trade triggers that you like to use? Because these are not the only 3 trade triggers that you can use. These are just the most popular ones. Some people use EMA, SMA crossovers. Some people use the PPS signal. Some people use different type of DMI indicators and stuff like that. It's a lot of crazy trade confirmation signals out there. So if y'all want me to do a part 2 of more trade signals, let me know. And also, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section down below. But that's going to wrap it up. This has been your boy, Blessed Applesauce. Stay blessed. And I'm going to see y'all next time on Blessed on Blessed.
Just to see tomorrow is a blessing. Stay prayed up is the message. Everything about a nigga blessed. Everything about a nigga